So what's up, guys? Miles back with another video. I want to talk about something that's been a killer reality check for me, and things I'm noticing within society, and things that are what they are. And the sad reality is we can't really change them, but I want to come in and talk about it just to give a different perspective, give a different outlook on stuff that's going on, things that I'm noticing. So one thing that I'm noticing within society and just within people, period, is that independent thought is just completely gone. It's gone. See, media and social media and everything like that, it gave us a lot of good things. It gave us a lot of platforms. It gave us lots of information for us to use. We can get quicker access to quicker information more than ever, quicker than ever. A few taps of a button, we can get to a solution. We can get to an answer really quickly. Click of a video, skip to the talking points on the video that it counts, watch the video for 30 seconds, get the answer real fast. There's a lot of good things that comes with media, right? We get to actually see our favorite people, our idols, or I don't recommend you idolize anybody, but your role models have a platform to speak up on and see their views, and actually see them on camera, on TV, talk about things in front of people and kind of see their facial expressions. Right, back in the day, you just had a word statement. So media in general has done a lot of good, right? But of course, with anything, there's always some cons to it. And one of the biggest cons is that independent thought is just completely gone. They show you, these media outlets, these news outlets, they show you stuff they show you their way of thinking that they want you to think, right? And so what happens is you get into a cycle of watching these news stations, these media persons, and they say things that you agree with, but you get so far into that you can't check them. You get so far into that you don't think they're ever wrong, right? We see this with political things all the time, right? And I'm telling you right now, guys, no, I don't care about where you at, Republican, Democrat, but I'm gonna tell you this: like, no side is 100% right. No person is 100% right. Nobody is 100% right. So what happens is, you get in a habit of watching these people. You get in a habit of watching these things, and anything that goes against that, you automatically just disregard it, like it's automatically wrong, right? You think this person is automatically right about everything because they agree with you on this one thing. And that's not a healthy way of living. That's not a healthy way of judgment. And it's pretty delusional, if you ask me, in certain aspects, right? And this goes much deeper than just media. As kids, we're very vulnerable to our environment, right? So when we're vulnerable to our environment, we're pretty much depending on the knowledge and the efforts that our parents put in, right? But nobody asked the question. And as young kids, we automatically think that our parents are right, and because they had us, they should have our best interests at heart all the time. Why would they say things and do things that would set us up for failure, right? So you innately agree with everything they agree with, whether it be religion or whatever, political. It don't matter what it is. It could be, that the earth is flat, right? Because you've grown up hearing that, you think it's automatically true, right? But what happens is that becomes a habit. You go through a habit of thinking a certain way, thinking because your parents or something like that, or your friends or your influence taught you a certain way of doing things, but you never get to an age where you question that. You question if that stuff is actually true. You question if that's something that you actually believe in. Right? You just been going with the flow of the people that you believe have always had your best interests, right? It's not necessarily that they don't have your best interests. It's just that they could be wrong. Their judgments could be off. Right? They could be ignorant to their own judgments being off. Right? This is why I dropped the video talking about you should question everything you've been told. Right, because some things, quite a bit of things, you won't agree with once you question it and look into it for your own. Right, some things you still will remain to agree with, even though you dive into it. It just give you a different perspective, right? But in today's world, nobody looks at something, information like, is that true? And then you look at both sides of the argument, and then you go do some other research on top of that to, solidify and prove that your point of view, right? If that person's right or wrong, you just go with their words, right? You see them crying on stage, you see them, whatever it is, everybody agreeing with them and clapping, and you think that they're right. And guys, that's a terrible way to live, and you could be led to slaughter that way, right? Don't be a herd animal like the lemmings. If the leader jumps off the cliff, all the lemmings will jump off the cliff too, because they automatically think that one leading lemming is right and he's wrong, and which means everybody behind him is wrong. Right? So I just want to drop this video, give you guys different perspective, different way of thinking, different dose of reality, so to say. But like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like this video. If you like me and my content in general, consider donating via Cashapp, $Myleschum. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Myleschum. We out. Have a good day, good week. Stay focused. Be blessed.